there, I'm Casey.
And I'm Haru. Thanks for tuning in.
Man, we've got quite the intense lineup today.
When you tease it like that, it makes me nervous.
No, it's more like mystery stuff, you know? Unsolved cases, strange events, that kind of thing.
Oh, that kind of stuff. I actually love those stories.
Right. So today's episode is called by right.
I'm excited, but you know, with unsolved cases, sometimes you just end up frustrated with no answers.
True, but that's part of the mystery appeal, you know?
I'm not sure frustration counts as appeal.
Sure it does. Alright, let's dive in. First up, we've got a murder case from Ohio involving a dentist couple.
Dentist? That's oddly specific.
Yeah, so there's this 37-year-old dentist named Spencer Tepe and his wife Monique, 39, who were found shot dead in their home.
Wow, that's brutal. When did this happen?
December 30th, 2024. Right at the end of the year.
A murder on New Year's Eve? That makes it feel even heavier.
And get this, their 2 young children were in the house.
Wait, the kids too?
No, the children were unharmed. They weren't injured.
Oh, okay. That's the only silver lining.
So they found 3 9mm shell casings at the scene, clearly a planned attack.
9mm is pretty common ammunition, right?
Exactly, which made it harder to trace. But here's where it gets mysterious.
Well, what happened?
On January 6th, Columbus police released surveillance footage on Instagram.
On Instagram? Police are using Instagram now?
It's the times we live in. And this footage is seriously creepy.
Creepy. How?
Between 2 and 5 a.m., which is when the murders happened, there's a person walking in an alley near the victim's house.
Ugh, that's peak creepy hours.
Right? Wearing light-colored pants and a black hoodie. Hood pulled low to hide their face. Slowly walking through a dark, snowy alley.
That's straight out of a horror movie.
I know, right? The footage went viral instantly. Huge buzz all across America.
Yeah, that kind of footage always blows up.
So police analyzed the footage in a car that was parked nearby.
Uh-huh.
And on January 10th, they arrested a suspect.
Wow, that's fast. 4 days after releasing the footage.
Right. So guess who they arrested?
A neighbor or something?
No. Monique's ex-husband.
Wait, our ex-husband?
Michael David McKee, 39 years old. And get this, he's a vascular surgeon.
A doctor. A surgeon.
Yep, licensed to practice in California and Illinois. A guy with serious social standing.
Why would someone like that commit murder?
That's the biggest mystery.
If he's her ex, they're divorced, right? When did they split?
2017. After about 2 years of marriage, and they didn't have kids together.
8 years ago.
Right? So why would he suddenly kill his ex-wife and her new husband 8 years later?
Jealousy? Like he couldn't stand seeing his ex happy?
That's the most likely theory, but 8 years later is what's weird.
Maybe something triggered him? Like hearing about her remarriage or having kids?
That part's still unclear. Police are only saying the motive is under investigation.
No financial issues or anything?
Possibly, but both were medical professionals, so money didn't seem to be a problem.
Strange.
And here's another thing. He traveled all the way from California to Ohio.
That's far. How many hours by plane?
4 or 5 hours at least. It's a long distance.
That's definitely premeditated, not an impulsive act.
Exactly. And choosing December 30th is interesting too.
Maybe police are stretched thin during the holidays?
Could be. And the victims might have let their guard down during the holidays.
2 to 5 a.m. Everyone's usually asleep.
The entry method hasn't been disclosed yet, but it was clearly planned.
A surgeon as the killer. That's like something from a movie.
Right? Easy. Smart, capable of executing a plan calmly.
Or maybe emotions he'd been holding in for 8 years finally exploded.
That's still unclear. We'll have to wait for the trial to reveal the motive. Next up, a 27-year-old cold case finally solved.
Cold case. That's an unsolved case, right?
Yeah, a woman's murder in Lexington, Kentucky from November 1998 was finally solved on January 7th this year.
98? That's 27 years ago. Were we even born yet? It's borderline.
The victim was Linda Marie Routledge, and back then investigators couldn't identify a solid suspect.
So it stayed unsolved for 27 years?
Right? But last September, the victim's sexual assault kit was sent to DNA Labs International for re-examination using the latest genetic technology.
Sexual assault kit. That's for preserving evidence, right?
Yeah, also called a rape kit. It stores evidence collected from the victim.
And it was preserved for 27 years. That's impressive.
Right. So when they analyzed it with modern technology, they got a shocking result.
What happened?
The DNA from the Kentucky crime seemed perfectly matched DNA from another unsolved case in Austin, Texas.
Wait, from a different state?
Exactly. So it's likely the same perpetrator committed both crimes.
Whoa, a serial killer.
And they identified the DNA owner, Robert Eugene Brasher.
Did they arrest him?
Here's the ironic part. He died in January 1999.
Wait, he's dead.
Yep. About a month after the crime.
How did he die? Illness? Accident?
They haven't disclosed that, but basically the guy who would have been charged with murder is no longer alive.
So legal justice can never be served.
Right. But for the victims' families, at least they have answers after 27 years of questions.
True. One. It's probably better to know who did it than to never know.
Yeah. And it's not just this case. Cold cases solved through DNA investigation are increasing like crazy.
Wow. Technology is amazing.
There's this detective in California named Matt Hutchison.
Okay.
They call him the badass detective, and he's solving cold cases left and right using genetic genealogy.
Badass. That means cool, right?
Right. He solved the 1982 Karen Stitt case, a 15-year-old girl's murder, and the 79 Estella Mina case, an 18-year-old high school senior's murder.
He can solve cases from over 40 years ago?
Yep. DNA doesn't degrade much over time, so if it's preserved well, you can analyze it decades later.
We're living in an incredible era.
Detective Hutchison's work was featured on ABC's 2020 on the 9th, and got huge reaction.
As a viewer, it's satisfying to hear old unsolved cases getting solved.
Totally. In 2024 alone, over 10 long-term cold cases in America were solved through DNA trial.
More than 10 cases a year is a pretty good pace.
And it's increasing every year. As technology improves, more cases get solved.
Which also means people committing crimes now will likely be identified by DNA in the future.
Exactly. So it's also a deterrent.
Using science to catch criminals, it's like a modern detective story.
Alright, next up is the mysterious drone panic that hit the East Coast.
Oh yeah, I saw this in the news. The creepy one, right?
Yeah? It started November 13th, 2024, when the first suspicious drone was spotted over Picatinny Arsenal, a U.S. Army weapons facility in New Jersey.
Over an arsenal? You're definitely not supposed to fly drones there.
Obviously not. And that kicked off a wave of sightings of large, unidentified flying objects all across the East Coast, centered around New Jersey.
How large are we talking?
Witnesses said they were the size of school buses.
School buses? That's way too big.
Heavy. They said clearly larger than commercial drones, flying at night with flashing lights and rotor sound.
That's not a normal drone.
which is why it became a huge deal. In December alone, there were about 3,000 sighting reports.
3,000? In 1 month? One who?
Yep. And social media went wild with speculation.
What kind of speculation?
Launched from an Iranian mothership, alien UFOs, Chinese spy drones.
Conspiracy theory parade.
A Facebook group called New Jersey Mystery Drones gathered over 32,000 members.
That's a huge community.
The FBI received over 6,000 tips, and about 100 became serious investigations.
The FBI got involved? They're serious.
Then in January, Trump administration spokesperson Caroline Levitt.
What did she say?
These drones were all FAA approved, flying for research and other purposes.
So they weren't scary after all?
Many were hobbyist civilian drones, not from hostile nations.
But school bus-sized hobby drones? That seems like a stretch.
Exactly. A lot of people aren't buying this explanation.
Right.
Michael Gassali, mayor of Montville, New Jersey, said there's still no explanation for why the town sky was lit up by drones for weeks.
When the mayor isn't satisfied, that's pretty serious.
And in February, NORAD Commander Gregory Guillot testified to the Senate.
NORAD, the missile defense guys?
Right. Alright. He said in 2024 alone, over 100 U.S. military facilities reported about 350 drone intrusions, most unsolved.
350 intrusions? That's a huge problem.
And he added that some showed evidence of foreign intelligence connections.
Wait, that totally contradicts the government's all-harmless explanation.
Exactly. So this issue still isn't fully resolved.
That's frustrating. When different parts of the government are saying different things, who do you believe?
That's why. It's a mystery.
Being called a mystery doesn't help. This is about national security.
True. Ooh. But officially it's no problem.
Hard to believe that under these circumstances.
Alright, let's switch to a Japanese story. NHK's Unsolved Cases series featured the 300 million yen heist.
The 300 million yen case. Japan's most famous unsolved crime.
Right. On the 10th, at 10 p.m., NHK's popular documentary Unsolved Cases relaunched as a regular series. And the first episode was File 10, the 300 million yen heist.
The 1968 case, right?
Yep. Well, December 10th, in Fuchu, Tokyo, a cash transport robbery.
The fake police officer on a motorcycle who stopped the car, said there was a bomb, got everyone out, and drove off, right?
You know your stuff.
I love this case. It's so perfect, it's almost beautiful.
Don't call it beautiful, it's a crime.
I mean the method. Stealing a fortune using pure wit, no violence.
Fair point. The 300 million yen then is worth about 3 billion now.
3 billion. Inflation is wild.
And for the first time, a woman who was a high school student and witnessed the scene agreed to an interview.
A witness is still alive? Makes sense. 57 years ago, a high schooler would be in their 70s now.
Right, Ayo. She gave vivid testimony about the fake officer's behavior.
Impressive to remember something from 57 years ago.
Well, if you witnessed a crime that big, you'd remember.
Did they find anything new?
The episode just aired on the 10th, so not all details are out yet, but NHK obtained massive investigation records and thoroughly examined the investigation.
Are investigation records still confidential, even after the statute of limitations?
Generally, yes, but somehow they got access.
There are so many theories, right? Like it was a student, or someone connected to police.
The famous one involves the montage photo and a boy who committed suicide.
Right, a boy who killed himself shortly after, and his father was a cop.
But that boy was eventually cleared as a suspect.
So the truth remains hidden.
The statute expired in 1975, so even if the culprit came forward, they couldn't be charged.
But they haven't come forward, so there must be a reason.
They might already be dead.
57 years ago. If they were 20 then, they'd be 77 now.
By the way, the next episode on January 17th covers a massive Bitcoin theft.
Ooh, that sounds interesting. From the past straight to the present.
Alright, time for a song break.
Good idea. My brain's about to explode from all these mysteries.
Today's song is Goat Rampage at City Hall.
What kind of title is that?
Right? The title has serious impact.
I can't even picture what that scenario looks like.
But doesn't it fit today's mystery theme? Like some mysterious creature running wild.
A goat isn't a mysterious creature. It's just a goat.
Come on, just listen. It's actually a pretty upbeat track.
Upbeat, despite the goat?
The goat has nothing to do with the music style.
But the title is about a goat, so I'm curious.
Here it is, Goat Rampage at City Hall.
市民の皆様へ、本日臨時チャーとなります。利上げ信用中午前10時市民窓口ヤギが来た誰かの悲鳴で始まった前代未聞の交際バトルデスク上が書類を抱えて逃げる後ろから聞こえるメーヤギが市役所で大暴れ住民票バリバリ音よ途中再発行間に合いませんマイナンバーも噛まれたこの自治体大草原不可避警備員も戸惑う中なぜか人気急上昇ヤギカメラ9本で縛って全国の配信スタートまさか今時の役所に草食動物が関与するとはヤギが市役所で大暴れ議事録が昼ご飯になる
Man, that goat really went wild.
You energized.
Totally. Got some mysterious power boost.
Alright, let's hit the second half.
More mysteries?
Yep. Yep. Next is a lighter story. Mysterious lights spotted in New Mexico.
Mysterious lights. UFO situation.
You'd think so. On the second, at dusk, there were multiple reports of strange lights crossing the sky around Alamogordo, New Mexico.
Alamogordo. That's near Roswell, right?
Nice. You know your stuff. Yeah, the Roswell incident area.
1947 UFO crash site, right?
Exactly. So this area already has tons of UFO sites.
What did it look like this time?
Otero County residents saw glowing objects moving unlike normal aircraft, and tons of videos and photos got posted online.
Everyone immediately went aliens, right?
Pretty much. Or a secret Holloman Air Force Base experiment.
There's an Air Force base too? No wonder they're suspicious.
But this one got explained fairly quickly.
Wait, not a UFO?
No. That same day at 6:09 p.m. Pacific time, SpaceX launched a Falcon 9 rocket from Vandenberg Space Force Base in California.
Ah, a rocket!
Yep. Its exhaust plume and stage separation lit up beautifully across the western state's evening sky.
Makes sense. At dusk, high altitude catches the light, so rocket plumes and exhaust are super visible.
Great, right? SpaceX launches pretty often, so these mysterious light sightings happen regularly.
That's disappointing.
Come on, rockets are amazing too. Human ingenuity.
True, but I wish it had been a UFO.
Aliens don't visit that easily. Next up, a scary story trending on social media. X's AI Grok is causing deepfake problem.
Grok. That's Elon Musk's thing, right?
Yeah, X's AI chatbot has been getting serious criticism from late last year into this year.
What did it do?
It was discovered offering a feature that turns real people's photos into sexual images.
That's seriously bad.
Terrible. Grok was generating nudified images on user request, and thousands were being posted per hour without consent.
Thousands per hour? That scale is insane.
Ayan, ang rule. And these are being made without the subject's consent.
That's straight up criminal.
Which is why it's a huge issue. Us laws haven't caught up in some areas.
AI advancing faster than laws can keep up.
Exactly. This problem was exposed and went viral through regular users on X, and got attention even before us authorities know.
Citizens being faster than authorities is pretty ironic.
Well, social media spreads things incredibly fast now.
But having your own AI doing this on your own platform, what kind of management is that?
Exactly. Elon Musk talks about valuing free speech, but this isn't a free speech.
Taking someone's photo and making sexual images without consent isn't free speech, it's a crime.
Absolutely. It'll be interesting to see how they respond. Finally, 20-year-old unsolved case trending on Reddit.
Reddit's Unsolved Mysteries subreddit is famous.
Right, Unresolved Mysteries is really popular.
I check it out sometimes. Guess you sucked into some dark rabbit holes.
I know. So as we entered 2026, there's attention on cases from 2006 that remain unsolved for 20 years.
20 years ago. Feels recent and distant at the same time.
The most discussed one is a woman who disappeared in Washington, D.C. in April 2006.
Washington, D.C., the capital, blah.
Right. And her body was found in April 2018.
Wait, 12 years later.
Yep. Yep. And she was found under the floor of her own home.
Under her own floor? She was there the whole time.
Seems like it. And even scarier, 2 other women who disappeared the same year were found in the same location.
3 people. Same place?
Right. Wow. And they didn't know each other.
Strangers found in the same place. That's a serial killer?
That's the suspicion, but the killer still hasn't been identified.
20 years and still unsolved.
With DNA tech improving like we talked about earlier, maybe it'll be solved someday.
I hope so. Hope they catch the killer someday.
Yeah. But other than that, until you go. Alright, we covered a lot today.
Total mystery overload. My brain's tired.
Ohio dentist murders. 27-year cold case solved. Mysterious drone panic. NHK's 300 million yen special. New Mexico lights. Grok's deepfake problem. And Reddit's 20-year-old case. Quite the lineup.
When you list them all, it's overwhelming.
But the common thread is that truth is surprisingly hard to see.
True. Some cases got solved, others are still in the dark.
Technology helps solve old cases, but also creates new problems.
Like the AI issue. Convenient on one hand, new crimes on the other.
The world is always full of mystery.
Getting philosophical there.
Once in a while.
Alright, let's wrap it up.
See you tomorrow. This was Casey and
Haru!
Bye-bye!
See ya!